It's been a long time.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Lexicon's Reviews. I'm Lexicon. We've got another wrestling game to review for you. I know it's been a while, but we're coming back with a good one. So here's a review for SmackDown Here Comes the Pain for the PlayStation 2. WWE SmackDown Here Comes the Pain would be the last SmackDown game before the franchise was renamed SmackDown vs. Raw, and they went out with a bang. When a game has been out for 5 years and you're still getting replay value out of it, that's saying something. The game before this, SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, was also a good addition to the franchise. However, Here Comes the Pain took what Shut Your Mouth did and made a classic wrestling game. We saw lots of firsts in Here Comes the Pain that are mainstays in today's wrestling games. One of those firsts was a chain grappling system. The controls are simple. Using that chain grappling system that is still used today, you won't have to spend hours figuring out the system, but if you know what you're doing with combinations, you can pull off some cool moves. These simple controls make it easy to have a good or even great wrestling match. Here Comes the Pain did a lot in the way of characters as well, being the first SmackDown game to feature Rey Mysterio, and also the first SmackDown game to feature WWE legends such as Ted DiBiase, Rowdy Piper, Jimmy Snuka, and even a vintage version of The Undertaker and Kane. The Create a Wrestler feature is easy, yet detailed. You can start fresh with an original wrestler or choose from a template. These templates, much like WrestleMania X8, look familiar. Funaki, Spike Dudley, Rico, and who I believe to be Gary Coleman are all created for you. Not only can you create your wrestler, complete with its own moveset, but you can also create a fighting stance and a walk for your character. This makes creating a wrestler that's not included in the game even more personable. But where Here Comes the Pain shines is its season mode, which is often called the best story mode ever. There aren't any voiceovers, it's all text, but what that allows is many branching storylines that you wouldn't be able to do with voiceovers because of the wrestlers' hectic schedules. In season mode, you can pick your favorite wrestler, change up the rosters for each brand, change who you want to be a heel and who you want to be a face, and go through a whole year of the WWE schedule. But what makes this season mode great is that you can continue going after that 1 year, keeping the same rosters and champions. Season mode gives you a virtual locker room to manage your wrestler. You can even venture out to find some other wrestlers to interact with. Some are hilarious and some don't make a lick of sense. You'll also be confronted with a bunch of choices during that year, ranging from being a singles competitor or going for the tag titles, to telling JR off when he lets you know that Oklahoma is his hometown. They added a bunch of new match types and designs from Shut Your Mouth as well. Here Comes the Pain was the first game to have the Elimination Chamber match, and they executed it perfectly. The Hell in a Cell match was redone and vastly improved. Now on to the rating. Like I explained in my WrestleMania X8 review, there are 4 simple ratings: go elsewhere, borrow it, rent it, and buy it. After all is said and done, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain earns itself a buy it. This game is great. The characters, controls, matches, and replay value are all tremendous. If you've never played this game, man, are you missing out. Go buy this immediately. Thanks for watching another edition of Lexicon's Reviews. Want to see more? Then subscribe. The more subscriptions I get, the more videos I'll put up.